we had a school board meeting at the exact same time.
For the valves and the valves
Valves
out,
out, right?
they would get their awards at the end of that banquet. I mean, depending on when they serve food.
I'll say traditionally they
So
serve
we eat
food
for
right
a half hour or so.
so
I
they
think
should be
they could
okay as far as.
easily come here, be recognized, and that would probably help them. It's less nights coming and going and everything as well.
Would any of you have?
And they're the valves are very busy since we participate in both Dark County and Miami County anyway, so that they'd probably appreciate that.
Are you guys okay doing that, or, I mean, we could make it as short a meeting as we can, and then if anybody wants to go down and join them, they can. Okay.
I think that's fine.
All right, we'll stay with 13th there, and then October 14th, I had the dates wrong on the calendar when we started. Maria texted me this weekend and said, hey, you got pumpkin show wrong.
So I
So,
think they told everybody and then they changed it.
oh, is
Is
that
I
what it was?
told.
Okay.
They did think it was gonna be the week earlier, but then the vendors couldn't, or the rides or something couldn't come because Circleville, they had to come the week before.
Okay.
So that's why it
All right,
was.
because it confused me. I thought we had it right.
I
thought
told
we
them
had
that too, and they're like,
Okay.
no, we're doing it the second
Okay,
week, so.
very good. Well, that is the Wednesday of the pumpkin show, obviously. It's the 13th through the 17th is where that show is. We don't, I mean, we can have it the same night, but that's Queen contest and there's a lot of confliction there.
Maybe that one, could we do on the 12th, maybe Monday night?
That one I would check.
It's
I looked-
Columbus Day,
I
but,
looked the week before and the week after.
oh, okay, those work too.
So, but I don't think it, I'm not saying it's wrong, I just.
I'm sorry, I get a text here that we were muted on, so I was trying to fix that. Cody, I don't know if that's something you can do at your end. I just did it, I don't want to make it
Come on in, have a seat.
wrong.
This is just the organizational part. The other
Got it.
meeting hasn't started yet, so you guys aren't late. You're good. Thank you.
Yeah, the table's fine, wherever you wanna sit.
October 12th, did you say?
It doesn't matter, I just thought that,
Monday?
Will you guys be, will there be like stuff people are gonna be doing to try to get ready for the meeting?
oh, get ready for pumpkin show. I never thought about that. Yes, that's like property that, maybe the week before or the week after would work. I just saw that it was a
Wednesday, which would be good.
I'm good with whatever you got there. The 7th is free, which would be the week before the 21st is free for me on both of them. So,
What you guys,
Does either work better for you, Carla?
No, I don't think either makes a difference for me.
you guys,
Or after?
I'm better with the 21st.
Okay.
Okay.
But I can probably make the other one work.
No,
21st it is.
21st.
I have a conflict for the next meeting. Is that okay that I can't be there?
no, you get fired. You're allowed to miss
All right, I just
one.
want to make sure I said that since we're talking about meetings.
Obviously.
Also on the 11th, is that Capitol Conference or not? That won't interfere with us, will it?
The,
I think that is capital Con.
I thought so too, but,
But isn't it
November
done?
Unless it's-
15th through the 17th.
oh no, it's the
Oh.
9th and 10th, wouldn't it be?
OSBA is the 15th through the 17th.
Oh, okay, then we're
So
good on
the
that
week
too.
after.
Never mind.
Win-win all around.
Yeah, I've got a FASA conference that will conflict a little bit, but I'll just make sure I'm back home during that time.
That's
In
Veterans
November,
Day.
that's the only, or I'm sorry, October, that's the only.
November is Veterans Day, that's fine.
That's
Okay.
good. All right, I will send out calendar invites to everybody,
That'll be great.
probably tomorrow. And stay with 6:30, is that all right?
Yeah, I'm like, I can't. 6:30 is about the closest.
So we need to, we don't need to vote on those, right? Set time, okay.
Next is establishing the service fund. At
Same place.
$6,000, the same as it has been.
Second,
Any discussions or questions? None, roll call for approving the board education service fund.
Dr. Swab,
Yes.
Mrs. Brewer,
yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Mrs. Levy.
Yes.
The next item is authorizing the treasurer for the calendar year 2026, the normal functions, and I won't read those to you for time. They were on our agenda for review. Motion to approve,
I'll make a motion.
and a second.
Second?
Thanks. Any questions, Carla, over those items? Those are the normal functions that we approve each year. Approval?
Dr. Swab,
Yes.
Mrs. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Mrs. Levy.
Yes.
Next is similar items to authorize the superintendent to do the items A through G. And again, similar each year, they're kind of administrative functionalities.
So moved.
And second,
Second.
any questions or discussion? If none, roll call for approval.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Dr. Swab,
Yes.
Mrs. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mr. Levy, Mrs. Levy.
Yes.
Next item is H and J, which is recommending the elementary principals be designated as a liaison for the homeless students pursuant to the state and federal laws. And the resolution is 2 pages, so they're there for your review. There's a section to read earlier. There's a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you. And a second. Scott, second? Gotcha. Any discussion over those items?
There is a K in there as well for using Brooklyn Eckler and
Yeah.
uh,
Is it on yours?
Sabashi Wilderness.
Bottom of page
Oh, there it is.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
very
on
bottom
there.
of 5. So just be aware that there's an additional piece in there. For legal counsels.
And those are typical legal counsels that have been used.
Any other discussion? Roll call for approval.
Dr. Swab,
Yes.
Mrs. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Mrs. Levy.
Yes.
Next is appointing representatives for calendar year 2026 for those listed appointments. I think Marie, you're still the,
Upper Valley,
Person.
I would like to.
yes. Anyone desire to do that?
I'll do the same one.
Scott will do this distinguished alumni.
Well, Michelle,
What's the
looks
difference?
like you're a delegate or an alternate, because that's what we give Trey every year.
What is the student achievement curriculum OSBA? I see 3 different things here for OSBA.
Have we assigned anyone to that? I don't know.
Student achievement, they have a student achievement fair at OSBA, which is actually a wonderful venue. You get to see kids perform, and I always go over there every year. So it's one that I think you'd take great delight in.
Well, I'd like to be on that one too, but then you decide which one you want because you got more seniority than
Oh,
that.
no, you go right ahead. I'm not
No one
quite
ever
sure.
wants to go to OSBA, so
I
that's
wanna go. I've
perfect.
been
There
even
you
looking
go.
at it.
Oh,
All
well.
right.
I'll be the alternate. I know she wants to go.
All right.
So Michelle can be the, we gotta remember this when it comes time, guys.
Right, because we'll forget.
What's the athletic liaison?
What is that person?
We are starting a council, athletic council, to build pride and participation in the athletic venues here. So we're meeting quarterly to try to, brainstorm and put together those activities.
There
So
you go, Holly.
we need somebody.
I can do that.
Holly's got
I
it.
mean, since we did have to do that for a long time.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can do that.
That's perfect.
So a motion to approve those listed.
I'll move to approve.
And Scott will second. Roll call for approval.
Dr. Swab,
Yes.
Mrs. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Mrs. Levy.
Yes.
Next item is a motion for adjourning the organizational portion of our meeting.
So moved.
Thanks, Scott. And a second.
Second?
Thanks, Holly. We'll call for adjournment of the organizational portion of the meeting.
Dr. Swab,
Yes.
Mrs. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Mrs. Levy.
Yes.
6:21.
Stand adjourned. And that was just the organizational section that we have to do every January, so you guys weren't late. And so I don't know if the administrative team knows if all of our students are there, we could start when everyone's here. Since we finished this a little early, or we will wait until everyone's here?
I don't know. Mom's a real library in the PTO, so I haven't,
She was planning to come, because she told me she's seen me over there. We're missing this one high school.
Okay, well, we won't start early.
Well,
since
And if you want to go to, I'm
I'm open for
we
your,
want to do committee reports or superintendent's reports
Sure.
before we get to that too. We can-
yeah, we can do that if you like. We can kind of walk through that and then.
Yeah. I don't think the principal's reports are going to take long.
We've been in school very long since our last meeting.
So I'd like to go ahead and call to order our regular meeting for January the 7th. Roll call.
6:22.
Dr. Swab.
Here.
Mrs. Brewer.
Here.
Mr. Bisecker.
Here.
Mr. Manuel. Ah, we have a
We
mistake,
got a
sorry.
mistake there.
Mrs. Lady.
Yes.
Sorry about that, Michelle.
Mrs. Hill.
Here.
That's the bad thing about computers. They will just repeat whatever you want
They
them to do.
didn't catch the mistake. I don't know.
You usually use the AI component, right? So would have known how to. I'd like to welcome everyone here this evening. And the first item is review and approve the agenda. Any additions or deletions to the agenda that you printed? If you're not going to have a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Thanks, Scott. And
Second.
Thanks, Maria. Roll call for approval.
Mrs. Brewer.
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker.
Yes.
Mrs. Hill.
Yes.
Mrs. Lady.
Yes.
Dr. Swab.
Yes. Next item is C, approving the minutes of our regular meeting as well as correction to the new business number 7, section 2, which changes the amount not to exceed 80,000 to that of 20,850. A motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you. And a second.
Second.
Thanks. Any discussion or questions about those items? If not, roll call for approval.
Mrs. Brewer.
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker.
Yes.
Mrs. Hill.
Yes.
Mrs. Lady.
Yes.
Dr. Swab.
Yes. So next, we will,
We can do
Got
this.
to go.
ready to go.
We're all good.
We are ready to
Let's
go.
roll.
So now I'd like to turn the meeting over to our administrative team for our student spotlight. Thank you.
I think there's a chair over there. Jess, there's some chairs down there if you want. Stacy, you do. Okay.
Okay, so we have 6 this evening. We'll start with elementary. Our first honoree is Carter. Carter, come on down. Okay, come on down, Carter. How are we doing today, buddy? Okay, so Carter was nominated by Mrs. Sink. This is what Mrs. Sink had to say. I would like to nominate Carter for the January Student Spotlight. Carter is a kindergarten student in Bradford Elementary in Mrs. Riddell's class. He lives with his dad, Nick, his brothers Alex and Oliver, and his fish, Stink Butt, Branch, and Chipmunk. Did I get that right? When he is not at school, he likes to play outside. He likes to play ball, ride bikes, play in the swing set, and play in the rain. She has Carter in one of her small groups for reading and intervention. He has made so much progress this year. He comes to school every day with a smile on his face and he's ready to learn. He takes pride in his work and wants to do best with his letters, sounds, and writing. I'm so proud for how far Carter has come since the beginning of the school year academically. She also gets to spend lunch and recess with Carter since she has kindergarten lunch and recess duty. He is a great student during this time too. He sits and eats his lunch while quietly talking to his neighbors. He raises his hand when he needs help, and he's willing to help out fast. At recess, he plays with his friends. He follows all of the playground rules, lines up when the whistle is blown, and is a friend to all. Carter's personality is really bloomed since the beginning of school. He started off pretty quiet and shy, but he's really opened up. Such a joy to be around. Congratulations, Carter.
Get your picture.
Yes. Congratulations, sir. Next up, Jonathan, come on down. How you doing, Blake? Okay, Jonathan was nominated by Mrs. Seifert. She said, I would like to nominate Jonathan for the Bradford, for the Board of Education Student Spotlight. He is a second grader in Mrs. Orman's class. He's been working with her in the reading intervention group for the last 2 years. Even though reading doesn't come easy to him, he comes to class with a positive attitude to learn. He is fun-loving, kind, and respectful to all his classmates and teachers. He listens intently to others, puts forth his best effort, and strives to do his best on all tasks. He uses kind words towards his classmates and is found encouraging them to do their best and congratulating them when they succeed. He has a great sense of humor and makes us laugh. Jonathan is an all-around great student. He is an amazing role model to his classmates who thoroughly enjoy his company. We are so proud of his great attitude and work ethic. Way to go, Jonathan.
Let me over here. There you go. Congratulations.
Okay. Next up. Oh, yeah, you get too. Sorry. Next up, we got Josh. Come on down, Josh. And we actually have Mr. Smith, who is going to read Josh's thing.
Actually, I'm not gonna read it because you can read. I'm just gonna tell you, this guy is amazing. He's new to Bradford this year, and he came in and he was so scared. And he just was almost, he couldn't function, he was so frightened. But you know what? He got over it, and he got in the routine, and he showed up, and he showed off, and he is rocking it now. He is just doing great things. We had another new student come in, and I thought, oh, I got just the guy. And he came in here and Joshua showed him where to go and what to do. And you made sure he had everything he needed, didn't you? So I am just so pleased that Mom and Dad, that you brought him here. Thanks for choosing Bradford. He is just here and he's doing great things. He read yesterday with the confidence that I have not seen all year and just made my heart soar. So I'm just pleased to just recognize Joshua in his growth this year. So keep it up, friend, keep it up.
Congratulations.
Okay, and the last elementary student is Evelyn Middleton. Come on down, Evelyn. So this is Cannon, right? I like these. We got this thing. This is Cannon. She thinks Mrs. Cannon's great for some reason. Anyways, Evelyn was nominated by Mrs. Bernie. I nominated Evelyn Middleton as my Board of Education Student Spotlight. If you've ever met Evelyn, you would know that she has the kindest soul. She has a big heart for others and animals. Evelyn is the first to offer a helping hand in class, whether that be to herself or others. Evelyn is extremely hardworking both in and out of the classroom. Her determination to do better can be seen in her reading growth and her success at FAIR. I've had the privilege to watch Evelyn grow since first grade, being her first grade teacher and now having her in my reading group. I have seen her love for reading and personality blossom. I'm honored to nominate Evelyn for this recognition by our school. Keep reading and striving to be best. Congratulations. Next up, Mackenzie Hocker. She was nominated by Mrs. Walters. I'd like to recognize sophomore Mackenzie Hocker as this month's Bradford Board of Education Student Spotlight. I chose Mackenzie as this month's Student Spotlight for her exceptional motivation and dedication. She consistently exceeds expectations in the class and approaches every task with a positive attitude and strong work ethic. Mackenzie is always willing to lend a helping hand, whether supporting classmates, assisting with FFA activities, or taking initiative on projects. She is focused on the task at hand while also asking what is next. Her ability to balance academics, FFA involvement, and her job at Tractor Supply highlights her responsibility and leadership. Great job, Mackenzie. Congratulations. And last but not least, Adam, come on down, Adam. Adam was a kindergartner my first year as an assistant principal, and now he gives me for old. He is not even elementary anymore. So Adam was nominated by Mr. Park. He said, I've nominated Adam for this month's Bradford Board of Education Student Spotlight. Adam always comes in every class period with a smile on his face and ready to share his passions with those around him. He always has such a positive attitude about his work and always gives great effort. He has no problem asking guidance and clarification and shows in the quality of his work. I appreciate his drive to complete his work and being an accomplished student. I think Adam shows exactly the type of positive attitude, work ethic, and drive that highlights what being a Bradford member really is. Congratulations. Grab a cup.
Well, before we start the administrative reports and the rest of the meeting, we appreciate the students coming. It's really one of the highlights of our meeting, the opportunity to recognize your hard work and let you have the opportunity to enjoy the recommendations from your teachers. So we'll pause for a few minutes to let everyone take off if they'd like to get home, get their evening started. If you'd like to stay for the meeting, you're welcome.
And I'd like to get a picture of the kids out here in the hallway. Please.
I should have stuck this in before everybody left, but thank you, school board. This is School Board Appreciation Month, obviously, in January each year. But there's a small token of appreciation there at your desk. You got a certificate from the Ohio School Boards Association. And the notepad there was the creation between the collaboration with Sandy Franz and Cody. They put that together and did all that pretty much, I don't want to say on their own, but it was their leadership and their doings that made that happen. So we appreciate them doing it, but more so we appreciate you guys and all the thankless job you really do have. So we appreciate what you do. Thank you.
Please,
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right,
Let's do it. Hey, it's only been a couple days since we last met, so we didn't have a whole lot going on. But we did have our holiday parties, which is always one of my favorite parts of the being involved in elementary, just see these looks on the kids' faces. We did have special guests from the North Pole flew down, was Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. The kids were incredibly more excited to see Mrs. Claus than they were to see Santa Claus because I think they missed Mrs. Claus. So it was really nice that Mrs. Claus was able to show up for that. I know the kids really appreciated it. So we had our parties for the fifth grade. It's kind of a sad event. It's the last Christmas party they have before they move on to sixth grade. And then we also, the final week of school, we also had our elementary spelling bee. Kids did really well. I mean, I'm almost embarrassed to say this. There were times where they were answering the word, spelling the word, and I was trying to do it in my head. And I'm like, some of those words I would have had trouble with. But our winner was Penelope Maggart, and our runner-up was Vivian Filippo. And they will move on to the county spelling bee, and Mr. Barr will talk more about the county spelling bee in his portion. And that's all I have. So it was been a couple weeks, so I'll turn it over to Mr. Barr.
All right, I'll lead right into the middle school, high school spelling bee. I always am amazed at the kids, because I can't really spell very well at all. The good thing is the computer has that red line for me to help me out. And so, we had a smaller group this year that we typically have about double that amount. I think a lot of it is because our winner, Jack York, is extremely good at spelling. He always does a great job. He will represent us very well at the county spelling bee next Thursday. It's the 15th of January. 11:30, they have a nice lunch for us, and then they start the spelling bee at noon. But our third place winner this year was Zoe McCartney. She's the alternate, just in case Gregory or Jack are sick that day. Gregory Johnson came in second place, and then Jack York. So they did a fantastic job. I couldn't spell half the words that they were spelling. So,
It's like Jack's fourth year. isn't it?
yeah.
Always.
And he always finishes in the top 2 or 3. He hasn't quite won it yet, but he is always right there at the top. Now he's an 8th grader. I think he has a real shot. And we did have a winner from Bradford 2 years ago. So our kids go over there and do really, really well. And that's all I have. We have our upcoming events. Our grade cards do go home on Friday. So, parents look for those in your kids' backpacks and book bags and things like that. The county spelling bee, like I said, is it it's next Thursday, the 16th? Or is it the 15th?
15.
Okay, it is the 15th, not the 16th. There's a typo there. We do not have school because of, we're honoring Martin Luther King Day on the 19th. Mr. Daugherty's going to be having his elementary awards on the 23rd. There's an athletic booster meeting on the 28th. We do have an early release on the 4th of February, which seems crazy that we're already getting to our second round of parent-teacher conferences. But parent-teacher conferences will go until 7 that evening. So from 1:10 to 7 o'clock, we'll have our parent-teacher conferences. And then the next board meeting is, that's probably.
We just scheduled it for the 11th.
Okay, so we're probably good at staying on the same day. All right? Any questions?
Chris.
I have nothing because I missed my last meeting because of my surgery. The best meeting of the year I missed, a steak dinner.
I will tell you, they fed the superintendent's steak dinner. It was amazing.
It's so good.
It is.
I know, I
They did a
missed it.
Great job there. They really did.
They should have sent you,
But I missed the best thing.
they should have sent you a take home.
I know, that's what I thought. They just sent me my stuff in the mail, but there was no food attached. It was just envelopes. I'm like,
Yes, not to say.
Yeah. And next, Jim.
Okay, I just have a few quick things here to talk about. The roofing contractors are finishing up what they've got here in phase 1 of the roof project. They told us the last time they were here, I think they said maybe 4 days plus wrap up. They told us yesterday 3 days plus wrap up. So they're getting close. I've got a picture there in the corner. I didn't, walking around the building, you don't typically see them. You can't, driving in and out, you see the white flashing or the white roof over top of the edge. But yesterday I was walking around the school, and through the doors of the inside there, through the greenhouse in the middle of the school building, I could see there and took the picture. So anyways, they're doing well. Everything's going as planned except for the electric part. That they are wrapping up. They've already done everything in the auditoria and fixed everything that was malfunctioning there. They're going to go in and replace a few things in the gymnasium, but they rerouted some of those electric circuits to make sure nothing was going to hurt anything or cause a fire hazard. So it'll all be rerouted back to its normal place, probably in the summer when they get in here, or the next spring break or something when the kids aren't here. Solar, we've got the pieces here. We were told on property to make sure that we've got the safe harbor piece met for all of our rebates. And as soon as they're done on the roof with the roof itself, they're going to start putting stuff up there for the solar racking. So it'll be almost it will be a quick turnaround. Fieldhouse update, you see on the agenda tonight, we've got an architect that we are recommending for hire. We have met with them a couple of times now, including today, to just finalize a few questions that we had with the contract. They've been highly recommended for people that we know, and they seem very eager and interested in our work and seem like legitimately good folks. So we're excited about that, and hopefully things will move a little bit quicker now that we're getting this part done. And then the calendar update. And before I get there, there's actually a picture down here in the bottom of the ag program harvesting their latest crop of of lettuce. They just did that this morning. I think they said they had, do you guys know, 3.4 pounds, 4 pounds-ish. It wasn't quite as much as what they had before, but they had some pH problems and the lettuce wasn't growing quite the way they wanted it to. So they were very selective, 4 pounds. So they tore off some of the stuff that could have been bitter and that sort of thing and didn't make it to the kitchen. Calendar proposal. A few years back, they said that the school districts are supposed to share these calendars so the public has a vested interest and give them a 30-day window to give feedback. So this is what we're doing here tonight. The school staff has gone through, the committee put together a number of calendars. We presented 3 calendars to the staff. This is the one that they chose to propose to you for adoption. This was selected by over a margin of 76%. It does begin during the Darke County Fair, but this is an anomaly because the Darke County Fair literally being the last week of August. So this is going to be the exception. I feel like we're probably going to go back to the other of going after the fair next year, but this year we pushed to make sure that wasn't pushing our whole calendar back as far as it typically would. This will be placed on our website tomorrow, and we'll go from there, but February board meeting is typically when we adopt that. So
When is the fair? Is it the 21st?
it is the 21st through the 29th, yes.
So the 21st will be the cheerleading competition,
Yes,
because that's usually the first
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
Okay,
yes. Well, assuming the schedule is the same.
Right.
Yes. Yep.
okay.
Any questions about that? That's the last thing I've got on my report.
Thank you. No questions, thank you.
Good.
Helen, do you have
Just some things I'm gonna pass along. Of course, it's the year end, and that means many, many reports as far as finalizing W-2s, 1099s, 1095Cs, and all the other myriad number of things that are out there. Some revisions on some grants. The one interesting thing that was in December this year is that because of the solar project, I have a new friend, and his name is Jim Ferguson, and we were talking daily about the solar project, trying to make sure that we're on track, that we have, there is quite a lot of legalistic jargon that has to be followed with this because we're dealing with Amoresco and actually dealing with their California office. So we're having to do some what they call LP tracker and just some various items that are new to me. But philosophically, it's not too much different from doing a state project. But this is going to be a learning experience because we're doing a lot of the things in-house that sometimes you hire people to work with. But I think it's going to be a very rewarding experience and very timely, it looks like, with what's happening with utility costs right now. So we're pretty enthused about the fact that we may be able to cut our utility usage in half with this. And that just means more money towards vital things that are necessary for the students. So with that, I think I'm going to conclude my report tonight.
On a positive note.
There we go. Exactly.
Any other questions? No, thanks, Carla. Did you have any public participation, Joe?
We don't.
Request either. Next item is a financial report from the treasurer, which is items 1 through 8, or through 9. Carla, could you give us a high-level overview of what you'd like us to approve tonight?
Yes, and talking about that, we have the typical financial reports, check registers, and the then and nows, transfers we do have. It's going to be necessary to advance some money to the athletic department this year. And I've been monitoring that and trying to see where we're at and probably make a more thorough report on that later on in the year as we see how we're going to end up. Appropriations, we had a donation from the Ohio FFA Foundation, increasing a credit limit on a charge card. And then the one thing, and this will need to be signed by all of you as board members, is the rate certificate that we talked about last month. We actually had a resolution that created a resolution back to us from the County Budget Commission. Joe and I attended a meeting with the Miami County Auditor. We were invited because we did make this benevolent gesture in order to try to help some of the people, some of the constituents in our area with the taxes a little bit. So this was the result of that. And then we are applying for the ability to obtain computer technology and other technology through the Air Force. And this will allow us, this resolution will allow us to complete that. And we may be able to obtain some product at no cost to us.
Good job. We have a motion to approve the items presented.
So moved.
Thanks, Scott. And a second.
I'll second.
Thanks, Maria. Roll call for approval.
Mrs. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Mrs. Lady,
Yes.
Dr. Swab.
Yes. Next is new business items. Joe, would you like to give us an overview of what you'd like us to approve?
Certainly, we have never had a substitute van driver. We are going to need a substitute van driver. So we put together a price point for that. That's number one. We've got some employments and some resignations for number two. We are excited under C here. Paul Hodson is coming in to do our music classes for the rest of the year. And he's real excited to be here and very highly qualified. Sharon Moore is going to come back and sub with us as well. So we're real excited to have those two on board. Number three is for Medicaid. Number four and five are early graduations for two of our kids that are doing well academically. And number six is we've got an awning out here that got destroyed last week with some high winds. We needed to get rid of it. It is beyond repair. It was about a $750, $800 purchase. But we will do what we need to put something back up in its place, but it needs to go. So.
Motion to approve items presented.
So moved.
Thanks, Holly. And a second.
I'll second.
Thanks, Michelle. Any discussions or other questions? Hearing none, roll call for approval, please.
Mrs. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Mrs. Lady,
Yes.
Dr. Swab.
Yes. Next item 7 and 8. Joe, anything to add?
Yep, these are just the two construction pieces. Shoreline came in over Christmas break and fixed all those pieces in the auditoria. And Levin Porter is the group that we are recommending for putting together the plans for the Fieldhouse multi-purpose building.
I move to approve 7 and 8.
And a second.
Second.
Thanks, Holly. Roll call for approval.
Mrs. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Mrs. Lady,
Yes.
Dr. Swab.
Yes. Next on the agenda is a motion to enter executive session for item G1 listed on our agenda.
So moved.
In a second.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call for approval of executive session.
Mrs. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Bisecker,
Yes.
Mrs. Hill,
Yes.
Mrs. Lady,
Yes.
Dr. Swab.
Yes.
6:50.
And there'll be no voting or action taken after the executive session. Is everybody for coming?